For years, humans have been captivated by one idea. We've written books, made movies, created video games all about that same idea. Alien worlds and those who inhabit them. In the last 30 years, we've seen planets outside our solar system, some with seemingly the possibility of having life like Earth. So let's take a look at the aliens we found. What? What do you mean we haven't found any aliens? Damn it. Exoplanets are the planets found outside of our solar system, orbiting a different star. It took a long time to confirm their existence, especially because it took until 1924 for Hubble to prove that there were other galaxies outside of the Milky Way. Although evidence of a possible exoplanet orbiting Van Manen 2 was found in 1917, it wasn't actually recognized as an exoplanet, so get that shit off the screen! We didn't actually get confirmation until 1992. Wait, are you telling me that humans figured out the adventures of Dino Ricky before we found proof of alien planets? Scientists, get yo shit together. Several terrestrial mass planets were discovered orbiting the pulsar PSR B1257 plus 12. Catchy name. The first exoplanet discovered orbiting a main sequence star wasn't until 1995. It only took this long because we were too busy making Zoop for the Sega Game Gear. But what about discoveries in a post-Odama society? In 2018, researchers using the Chandra X-ray Observatory satellite with a planet detecting method called microlensing found evidence of over 1 trillion exoplanets in a distant galaxy. Some of these were the size of the Moon, while others are as big as Jupiter, with a bunch in between. The naming convention of exoplanets was thought up by genius scientists with degrees and therefore is shit. An exoplanet will take the name of the star it's orbiting, plus a lowercase letter from B to Z. We don't use A because that's given to the star for some godforsaken reason. There are a few planets with actual names, like Arcus, Galileo, Surt, Amateru, Yanyan, Dimiduum, Ganja. I think I found out why we don't let astronomers name exoplanets. Now, we could talk about the spherical rocks in space all we want, but nobody gives a shit about the rocks unless there's people on the damn thing. So let's talk about aliens. We've believed in aliens before we knew that the Earth wasn't the center of the universe. Mentions of space travel date back to the 2nd century by Lucien, a satire writer, when he claimed that his ship, that's the boat kind, not the X-Wing kind, was sent up to the moon by a fountain. He said that the moon was inhabited by people, and they were at war with the people of the sun. So I've been thinking about and looking for aliens since forever ago, but we still got around to making Gubble first. After we looked through all the planets in the solar system and realized that they just couldn't support life, we had to look for planets a little farther from home. Whenever a new exoplanet is found, we try to see if it can support life, and although we have found planets that could support life, they are too far away to actually know if they have life. Many people are waiting to see a spaceship finally descend for us to finally interact with aliens. However, if aliens were advanced enough to fly here, wouldn't they be able to communicate via something like radio? That's why we have projects like the Search for Extraterrestrial Intelligence, or SETI, monitoring the galaxy for electromagnetic interstellar communications from civilizations on other worlds. Although there's no guarantee that these alien civilizations are transmitting in the direction of Earth, or that we can even detect their communications. What if they don't use radio or use some other method? I've been scouring Tinder for the last 3 hours, I don't think they use that one. Although the existence of exoplanets doesn't change the way we think about astronomy like gravity waves, the Big Bang, Nintendogs, or dark matter, exoplanets got us closer to the whole reason people give a shit about space. Aliens. Alien worlds have been in the eyes of humans for a long time. Some of the best-selling movies like Star Wars and E.T. are all about aliens. One of the biggest rules in media is all great franchises must go to space. You got Mario, Sonic, Air Bud, Muppets, the Soviet Union, Tetris, all the greats. Exoplanets have gotten us that much closer to answering the second largest question ever made. Are we alone in the universe? What's the first largest question? If we haven't found aliens yet, why the hell are we spending our time making Persona 5? Actually, that's justifiable.
This is Major Gex to ground control.